Welcome to another iPaceOwner breaking news, and this time it's about software release S20b. So this is the latest release of the software. This is the over-the-air release which will be rolling out to vehicles over the next few weeks. It's currently only being pushed to a few cars at the dealers, probably only ones which are brand new and which have been delivered. But be patient and it will get you. There's not a lot in it, to be honest. The one thing I did like was this one. Electric vehicles only, time charging. Time charging is now called preferred charging period. I've actually said this a few times on videos that it should really be called that rather than time charging. Obviously someone was listening. So a few other changes. There's some fixes to Apple CarPlay. The one which mentions here, which is where a call is transferred from Bluetooth to Apple CarPlay and the audio drops out. I've heard people mention that to me, so that's obviously a good fix to have. Few other things. The audio popping noise will no longer sometimes be heard on all sources. Now that's been mentioned on quite a few releases. I'm hoping they finally got that sorted now, because I have had a couple of people mention that to me recently that they're still getting that. A few changes on connected devices. A lot of fixes around iOS 13, which is good. Keeping up to date on that, making sure that's all working. Interesting stuff on the climate. Most of these probably don't apply to most iPace drivers. We haven't really got rear climate controls as part of the rear seat entertainment system, but the bottom one does apply to us, the in-control touch pro Duo system. The auto button, you can actually now use it when you've got the max air conditioning button pressed as well. So I'm not quite sure how the two of those will work together, but that's certainly interesting that you're going to be able to do that. Improved stability of the media player, that's good. So not quite sure what that means, but yes, it definitely is useful that's there. There's one where it would come up with saying device does not contain any playable media when it did on USB sources. That's good to see that, because that has been a pain for some people. Just to see how that one works out. And then this final one about improved stability of the navigation system, and that's to do with some of the freezes, the lockups and the blank screens that people are getting. I'm not quite sure exactly what that applies to, but hopefully it's better than it was before. Some earlier rumours had said that might be to do with the logging in and out of the navigation system. We're getting prompted out. I think that's actually coming as a fix, but maybe not as part of this release. And the rest of the stuff doesn't apply to the iPace. So all good stuff. As I said, it will be rolling out slowly. It goes out in batches by VIN number. Can take a while. Can take several weeks before it actually arrives in the car. Doesn't need a dealer visit as long as you're on one of the later releases. So if you're on 19b or 20a, you should definitely get this at some point. Anyway, I hope that helps.